They say if we'll only avoid any confrontation with the enemy, he'll forget his evil ways and learn to love us. All who oppose.
To enjoy Layla Undercover, you must be 18 or older, open-minded, non-judgmental, and prepared to laugh, learn, and be entertained. Enjoy the show, sexy. Hello, and welcome to another episode of Layla Undercover. I'm your bi-host, Robin.
And I'm your bi-host, Jamitra.
And we have a bit of a fun and interesting topic to talk about tonight. We're going to talk about sex talk while you're in the process of having sex. I was about to say a dirty word, but I'll say having sex. So, Jamitra, do you have any issues with this, or does it just flow? How are you with your sex talk?
Well, with me with my sex talk, it normally flows for me because I talk dirty more so with music, because you can just go with the flow of music. I find it easier for you to start out to be comfortable with that. And then once you and your partner really get to know each other and really in tune with each other's bodies, you will no longer need music and you can just continue to go with that rhythm. But I say for all beginners, start out with music first. A lot of people think that they should start out with porn, but porn doesn't talk sex talk. Porn talks trashy. So to keep you going and keep the momentum going, I say always music, because everybody loves having sex to music.
You're going to have to explain this, because I'm still, so you just like mimicking the music? How does music help when it comes to sex talk?
Yes, that's what I do. So sometimes some of the words that they say, especially when you playing those kind of slow sex songs, like Tank, like say when he was like when we, and then you can just like, ooh, you know, say different things like, ooh baby, when you do this feels good, things like that. It's like you can use their words and add your word to it, but still move your body in a rhythm. Sex talk is more so of rhythm than the actual verbiage. Because you could say one word to your significant other, and that can be considered a sex talk. Like, ooh, that could be considered a sex talk. But the way that you move when you say, ooh, baby, that's the part that makes it sexy.
Right, because I am completely illiterate when it comes to sex talk. I'm so awkward, and I'd rather just do the movements without talking. It's so weird. Even when he'll say, say this, tell me when he'll tell me what to say, I still find it awkward and weird. It's crazy. But sexting, now I'm a beast when it comes to sex, and I could do that all day, every day.
And I can't. I don't know how to really sex.
Really?
So I am such a lame with that, because I'm more so of physical. So that part of sexting, I'm just a bore.
That is crazy. We have the complete opposite issue, because when it comes to sexting, I can be extra, super extra with it. But in bed, I'm just like closed-mouthed. I mean, not the entire time, but you get what I'm saying.
Well, that's because you find yourself, even though that's your mate, when you still find yourself a little uncomfortable because you don't want to say the wrong thing when you sexting.
No,
he's
that's
not there
it.
to make you second guess what you're saying.
No, that's not it. I
present.
promise you. Like, nothing comes to mind. And when it does come to mind, I'm like, oh, I love that big dick. But it's just weird when I say it. It still sounds
That's what
crazy.
I'm saying. It just because his presence make you feel weird. But when he's not there, it's just like you can just say everything that you sexing, you can actually say in his presence. But it's just that by him being there makes you feel like, does it sound as good as as I said it in my mind?
No, I don't know, because I'm not afraid. Like, I don't care if it sounds stupid. I just have nothing that comes to mind. I'm just like, I feel like I'm just concentrating on, having my orgasm, or I'm concentrating on making sure he feel good. That words are just non-existent. Like, words are hard. So this episode of Layla Undercover is brought to you by Aaron B. Glam. If you need your hair and makeup slayed and you're in the Atlanta area, then this is who you need to contact. Brooklyn at bkstars@icloud.com. That's BKSTARRZ@icloud.com. Thanks for your support, Brooklyn. Okay, so I don't know if this is going to be difficult for you, but what exactly do you say? Let me see if I can steal some of your moves, because, like I said, I just have a draw.
Okay, so you know what your mate like. So with me, if I'm about to do oral, I'll say, pull that dick out, baby. Come over here and let me put that soft dick inside of this wet mouth. Things like that to make him like, ooh. Sexy. Yeah. And then I make sound effects like, you ready for this? How you want me to do it this time? Let me decide your mood, baby. How I want to give it to you.
Okay. So that's foreplay talk. So do you like...
and that's basically what sex talk really is. And then as you're getting into it, it's just still like, yes, fuck me right there, baby. Don't move. That's my spot. I'm about to come right there, baby.
Yeah, I can do that good stuff. Yeah, but you know what's like when I'm slightly intoxicated, I can talk a lot of shit then. Like, I'll be on it then.
Well, yeah. Alcohol is truth serum.
It is. It is.
That's why, regardless of any situation, sex or non-sex, anything, alcohol is such truth serum. It's ridiculous. But another good way, if you're not comfortable with music, you can put lingerie on. Or I'd like to do role play in sex talk. Like, so say if you surprise them tonight, you want to be traffic control. You have your reflecting vest on and maybe your hard hat or something like that, or a stop sign. You can even make a stop sign out of construction tape.
I'm not doing this with you.
Something fun that is started off.
I cannot wait.
Because you have to make it fun in order for it to be more intimate. Because he just like, just looking at your movements and the things that you're saying, like, you want me to put this stop sign down so you can run this red light?
Yes, girl, I am so in love with the thought of having sex with a firefighter. Okay, so we have to get this nice firefighter outfit or uniform. I'm gonna say uniform. We're gonna get this fireman uniform off of Amazon ASAP, and I cannot wait. Just thinking about it, girl. I don't know.
And watch how you talk, and I want that to be one of the times that you'll see how your sex talk improves, because that's something that you want.
Okay, it's gonna be amazing. I can listen.
Exactly. Like, you just can't consistently have sex talk doing sex, because that's boring and it gets played out. You run out of things to say. But when you talk sex, it has to be mood-wise. Like, if your partner's not having a good day, or like you just haven't had sex in 2 or 3 days, so both of you are really missing each other and the chemistry is like extra strong, that's when you talk it. But consistently, if you always having sex every day, you don't want to have sex talk, because you just like, I just heard that.
Oh, you know what? That makes me think of sex sounds and sex moans and noises.
Never fake it, because a man can actually tell. I don't care what women and men say, just like a woman can actually tell if a man is faking it. When it comes out, it has to be natural. And some people, when they first start out having sex, because they always started watching porn, they tend to mimic porn sound.
Moaning makes like sex so much better. Like, that's a turn on.
I love to make a man moan, especially when I'm giving oral.
Girl, that's just like a sign of confirmation.
Suck his dick, yes. Like, to actually get a man to like, that's what I drive for.
Yes. Oh, you know what I do? You know what I love? When he comes and you just keep sucking, man, that's just like...
And he balling up like in the fetal position, or if he's standing, he can't hardly stand it, where his back is like arched. And he's just like, stop.
Right. Don't.
I love it.
I love it too. Right?
And you can also do sex talk while you're giving oral. Oh my gosh, it's just like sex talk, and it sounds like, oh, you like that? You want me to do this? Oh, want me to try? Let me slip these balls. Let me smack it on my face, baby. All of that. And then it's like,
pop at the end. What do you mean, pop? That's funny.
Oh, that's me smacking it on my face.
Oh, you are crazy. You're amazing. Oh my gosh, you need to record this stuff. So, yes, that slurping sound, I think that's what makes a great oral activity.
I play games when I'm doing it. Like, even when it depends. Like I say, I'm so silly. So sometimes when I'm playing games, and I'm like, let me do Yoshi. I said, let's play Mario. Let me do Yoshi.
Jeez.
As I'm going down, I'm saying, like Super Mario. And as I'm sliding up, I'm saying, pushing it out. See?
I can't.
And then,
I can't.
since I know that he like kung fu movies, I try to tell the movies, it's like, suck my dick. And I'm like, okay, you want to challenge me? You want to challenge me?
Like, try to, like, say ABCs or something while it's in your throat. Get that vibration going.
Oh, really?
Yes, honey.
That sounds amazing, and I never tried that. But I was always told to, if you have a gag reflex like I do, just put a little bit of peanut butter and leave it in the back of your throat, which will stop you from gagging.
What?
Because it won't let you push it down as far to make you gag. Because the peanut butter is like, you know how you partially swallow something, but don't all the way, like you can just move it back out.
Yeah, like dick. Yeah.
Yep. There's some peanut butter right there. It like stops it from going too far. So you know, once you feel yourself about to swallow the peanut butter, you'll push it back up so that way you won't gag.
Interesting. I've had to learn how to not gag, so just relax in my throat.
I'm still a work in progress.
Yeah,
but now I'm going to try what you just said, saying my ABCs.
Yeah.
Oh, I used to try to make him count to see how far I can get before he says stop. And I'd be like, count out loud. Let me hear you. It's like one, like the owl with the Tootsie Pop. A 1, a 2, a 3.
So let me ask you a question. So I know this is not a dick sucking episode, but so all right. Let me ask you first. How long, on average, does it take for you to make a dude come when you're sucking his dick?
It depends on how bad I want to do it, how bad he want me to do it, how he's feeling. The way you suck a dick is always your mood, no matter what.
Right.
Sometimes if you're sucking it because he wants you to and not because you really feel like it, but you know that's your obligation, you're going to suck it differently. So the time frame will be longer. But if you know, like, this is something that you want to do, like you've been thinking about putting this in your mouth all day, it's not going to take you long at all. You just are...
I'm sorry. This is a serious conversation, but your sound effects are blowing me right now.
That's what he said. That is exactly what he said.
Oh God! So I was talking to a friend, and we just happened to talk about what I was doing, and I was sucking dick for like 30 minutes. She was like, boo, you're doing it wrong. If it took you 30 minutes, I'm like, wait, first of all, you're not going to play me like that because he came twice. But I'm like 7 minutes, and I'm thinking maybe it was 30 minutes in my mind because I was just like, my jaws were starting to burn and my neck was starting to hurt, so it felt like 30 minutes. So
I can suck it for hours. It depends on, like I said, the mood. Like
wait, hours as in exaggerating hours or literally hours?
No. Like how you get him to where he's about to come and you'll take that little 35, the 40-second break to where he can get it back down, and you start playing with it again. But you don't do it to the time to where your whole mouth, you use your hands, you use your feet, you use everything. So it's just like you're just having fun for hours in there. Every time he say he's about to come, it's like, wait, stop, pull out, take it out, let him breathe, catch his breath, put it back down. And see, he knows how to hold it. So that's why it's even fun.
Yeah, I ain't on that level, because as soon as he comes, I'm like, thank you God, because I'm like, all of this is burning.
But
like,
that's not something that you do all the time.
Girl, like my neck is, my shoulder, everything. I'm like, he came, thank you goodness, because I'm just like, it's a workout for me.
It is. But like I say, it depends on your mood. If when you want to do it, it's just like, it's just fine. You're just so comfortable. But when you feel like you have to do it, everything is just bothering you. You're uncomfortable. This hurt. I don't feel like it. It's like your movements isn't the same. It's just.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Because when I'm really wanting to do it or whatever, I guess I am a little more relaxed and carefree. So you might be right about that. You might be right.
Yeah. And that's when you can pull a sex talk out.
Right.
When you want to do it. Not when it's like you don't want to do it, but you have to do it. Because then your sex talk will be garbage.
Oh, garbage. Yeah, because, I don't know, this popped up. Like, I like to use a lot of edible assistants. So we use fruit roll-ups and chocolate and whipped cream and all that fun stuff. And it makes it a little more fun.
Pineapples, ice, mint. I love when I use a mint. Oh my goodness, I love it because I blow on it so it can get that cooling sensation when he says he's about to come, and I pull it out my mouth and it's like.
You know, I had a friend, or I remember somebody when I used to work with, and she said, I can't remember if she used a Hall or Listerine or mint on him, and he slapped the shit out of her.
And you can talk dirty wise in your mouth because you water. Let me tell you, I used a Jolly Rancher shot glass that I made. And I made the hole bigger with my mouth before I did it. And I kept twirling the head of his penis around it. And I made a hole in the side. So when I stick it, then I'm looking it through the side, playing all kinds of games.
That's fun. You know, we need to talk about, I don't know how this turned into a dick sucking show. But hey, you know. We go with the flow.
Go with the flow.
I have an activity for us. Now, let me ask you first. Have you used the grapefruit, since you mentioned pineapple, have you used the grapefruit?
I did, but
you have?
I did it wrong.
Wait,
I had mine cold. It was cold. I got to try it again.
Okay,
I didn't cut
that's
the
going to be our homework. Let's both try the grapefruit method. And then when we come back next week, let's talk about how it panned out. Okay. We're going
to talk about the grapefruit and the alphabet.
Yeah, yes. So we got some homework to do. All right. And if you guys out there want to try it as well, make sure you do. Yeah, just tell us about your grapefruit and alphabet experiences. We love to talk about it and share. And we'll all come together next week. And we'll all come together and discuss. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight on Layla Undercover. Make sure you definitely connect with us on all of our social media. Twitter at Layla Undercover, Instagram Layla Undercover, and Facebook at Layla Undercover. Or you can email us at laylaundercover@gmail.com. I am your host, Robin, and your host, Jermitra.
Thank you, everybody. Good night.
Good night. Sex yourself.
And they say if we'll only avoid any confrontation with the enemy, he'll forget his evil ways and learn to love us. All who oppose